do you think platforms should get involved into this, especially when there are safe harbor provisions in the IT guidelines and the rules? So do you think the onus should be put more on the social media platforms wherein such content should be either labeled or being pulled down if there is such kind of controversy?
Absolutely, absolutely. The platforms must be held responsible first and prior before anyone else, because it's basically, what are they doing? They are a platform over here, basis which the influencer has their following, basis which the brand is able to use to leverage that influencer and to make their brand or their product, their service go viral. So certainly the first gate, the first threshold is always the platform. So it should be the platform. In fact, I would go so far as to saying that platform should have a response time of not more than 12 to 24 hours, nothing more than that. Nothing more than that should be permitted, because the whole concept, their whole package, what they do is basis that platform. It's to promote their content. If they're permitting content to go viral, certainly they should also have checks and balances to ensure that the content which is going viral goes by certain norms and does not offend morality.
Rohit, your take on that, the onus on platforms within, of course, what we are discussing today, which is contractual obligations, the morality clause, the fairness of that for creators and brands. It goes both ways. So where does the platform come in? What is this, this battle about really?
Right. So, see, I believe that all social platforms now, they gratify controversies, right? If you were to open your explore section right now, anyone in this room, if they were to open the explore section, they are kind of playing on the seven sins, right? Whether it's guilt, whether it's greed, whether it's, one of the sins that they're paying on, right? Cute dog photos, obscene photos, could be any of that. Now, if a platform is gratifying controversies or, gratifying these seven sins, the brands are going to ask a creator that, hey, if I am paying you X amount of money, I'm expecting Y amount of engagement, hack the algorithm, do whatever you have to do in order to show up, right? And the brands are also expecting you to not just show up in your followers' feed, but also, sort of become bigger, more viral. So that's when a creator has to start deconstructing the platform to understand, okay, what is it that I can do in terms of my 3-second hook, in terms of something I say, something I do that, allows me to get that momentum, right? Now, when this happens, more often or not, a brand is seeing the script or the output that is going out, right? There is rarely a case where a brand is not seeing what is going out there before it goes live, correct? They will, in most likelihood, be like, okay, fine, if you trust in this, go ahead and do it. You put it out. There are certain people that take it well. There are certain people who don't take it well. If the people who don't take it well, again, the brand will put in their contract in place that, hey, this was your call. You took it wrong. We are stepping out from here, right? So the whole sort of, baseline to this whole argument becomes, as long as platforms keep gratifying controversies and the sins, everyone in the ecosystem will be forced to work in that direction in order to maintain the engagement, in order to maintain the momentum that initially the brand had expected. So it's as simple as that, if a certain platform is, pushing a certain type of content, if I go against the wave, my brand is definitely going to question that, hey, I paid you X amount of money. You usually get Y amount of engagement, but now your engagement is like 10% of that. I won't pay you, right? So again, you're stuck in that loop where brand is like, you did not meet my goals and criteria. So platforms do end up becoming, sort of the baseline to this whole argument that if they are going to keep gratifying controversies, everyone in the ecosystem is forced to, sort of go down that route.